Hi, everybody. As you know, the road to the Kentucky Derby begins in September. It's a 7-month-long process, but we are finally about to get to the end of it. I'm Jay Privman, along with Mike Watchmaker. We put together the Derby Watch Top 20 every week. And Mike, this weekend, the Arkansas Derby, and to a lesser extent, the Lexington Stakes, the last two races on the road to the Kentucky Derby, but certainly the Arkansas Derby is a far better race with star power. Let's take a look at the three horses currently on our list who are going to be running in the Arkansas Derby, headed by Improbable, along with Long Range Toddy and Omaha Beach. It's a terrific race.
It really is, Jay. There were major players in both divisions of the Rebel. Long Range Toddy got up to upset Improbable in the first division of the Rebel, and Omaha Beach upset Game Winner in the second division of the Rebel. That was the slightly faster division. I think they're all very interesting horses, especially the two California shippers. We've both been very high on Improbable and Omaha Beach, and they're going to be dangerous players in this race, no question about it.
Thought Improbable had a wide trip in his division of the Rebel when Long Range Toddy got I thought, a very clever ride from John Court to come and nail him late in that race. Improbable will be adding blinkers for this race, and with him drawing the rail, you'd have to think that he's going to have to scoot away from there and show some good early speed. Mike, as far as Omaha Beach goes, this is a horse that, as we've discussed previously, Richard Mandela was extremely high on, and the horse took a long time to come around, but my God, has he come around. His last couple of races have been terrific, and I thought he really showed what kind of quality he has in his division of the Rebel last time out.
Yeah, he was terrific. The win margin was narrow, but Game Winner is one of the major figures on this road to the Kentucky Derby, and he beat him. And I know Game Winner was making his first start this year, but he's out of the Bod Baffert barn, and who's better than Baffert with layoff horses? Not many, if any. So, this was a completely legitimate victory on Omaha Beach's part. And I think we're going to get a real good read about the other two coming out of the first division, they being Improbable and Long Range Toddy, because Omaha Beach is going to provide a very good barometer on these horses. And it's going to be a fascinating race. I can't wait to see it.
100 points to the winner of that race and 40 for second. Only 20 points for first and 8 for second in the Lexington Stakes. Another twist of fate has been on our Derby Watch Top 20, and we had to push him out this week just because from a point standpoint, he's not there. But Mike, the whole reason that he's running in this race and not staying on the sidelines is to try and get enough points to be in the Kentucky Derby. Just a quick thought on where you think he stacks up against this group.
Well, certainly the Lexington is a much easier spot. He's coming out of a race, though, in the Sunland Derby that was not exactly loaded with talent. He finished a close second in that race. He had a bit of a trip. He did show he can handle dirt. He did show that he is not a need-the-lead type in order to run well, and he was a narrowly beaten second in that race. I think he's facing a slightly tougher group in this race, but Jay, he's not the only one in here that's looking to get into the Derby points-wise. Sueno is in this race. He's got 28 points. If he wins this race, he's in the Derby.
It's a fascinating last weekend of racing as we head on towards the Kentucky Derby. That's our preview of these two prep races that conclude the road to the Kentucky Derby. You'll also find a review of last week's big three races, the Santa Anita Derby, the Wood, and the Bluegrass here at DRF.com. And of course, Mike and I will be back next week to recap both the Arkansas Derby and the Lexington Stakes and let you know how things stack up in terms of the points, the all-important points to get into the Kentucky Derby. For Mike Watchmaker, I'm Jay Privman. Thanks for watching.